And go ahead, caller. You're on the Jesus chat line.
Hello?
Hi.
Am I on?
Yes, sir. Who am I speaking with?
This is Leroy Sinclair again. Why did you guys hang up earlier on me?
I think, sir, it's because of your excessive swearing.
I was watching my language. What are you talking about? I just called in. I wanted to find out what was going on, who was impersonating me, and just get to the bottom of this. Because if you want to impersonate me, fine. But at least, you know what? Give me some royalties for crying out loud. You know, a couple of boxes of beer and some whiskey or something. You know, and I won't have a problem with it. But I'm getting nothing from this. And if you guys are profiting off of impersonating me, that's not fair.
Sir, all we do is we take calls. We see a call, we press the button, we answer the call.
I'm not dumb. Just because I'm native and I live in Norway house doesn't mean I'm dumb. I've watched your show. I've watched clips of your show. And I noticed something. Every time Leroy Sinclair calls in, it's always you answering the phone and the other guy's never to be seen anywhere. I never see the other guy answering the call when Leroy's calling. Why is that? I put it together. He's calling in impersonating me. That's not right.
It must be a coincidence.
That a coincidence, huh? I don't buy that as a coincidence.
What, sir?
I don't buy that as a coincidence. I want to speak to Richard. He and I have to hash some things out. I need to speak to Richard, please.
Before I put Richard on, I just need your word that
you have my word. I've been on here for a couple of minutes now, and I've not dropped any F-bombs or any F-sharps or anything like that. I will watch my language. If the odd one slips out, you have to excuse it. I've been drinking. I know this is a Jesus chat line. I don't want to cause no problems. I just want to get to the bottom of this.
Richard, are you willing to speak with this man? All right, he is. But keep it clean. And all right, Richard, here is Leroy. Okay, are you ready now?
Yeah. All right, Leroy. Last time, I'm going to give you only a few minutes. If you can please be a little bit more polite than your last call, I'll be willing to hear you on
I was being polite. I dropped you on F-bomb and I apologize for it. And then you hung up on me. I don't know what's going on here.
Well,
if you're impersonating me because it gets you a laugh in the show, then fine. But you know what? Sir, I think I should be paid for that. Don't you think that's only fair?
Leroy, we pushed the answer button, and whoever is on the other end, we really have no control over. And I didn't hang up on you.
I don't buy that.
Well, I didn't
buy that. I watched the show, and every time Leroy Sinclair calls in, the fake Leroy Sinclair, you're never on the screen, and it's always Steven answering the phone. Why is that? Why is it that you never answer a call that Leroy Sinclair is calling in with?
I think it's just coincidence because a lot of the times,
it's coincidence. Okay. Coincidence like the coincidence that you suck a wet fart from your grandpa's ass and hold it like a bong rip? Is that a coincidence?
Leroy, I'm going to ask you to watch the language.
We either get to the bottom of this, or the warpath is coming from Norway House.
Leroy, sometimes I do go off camera, as you've seen. I get hungry, and when I get hungry, I need to go, and I just need to have a quick bite to eat.
I'm going to feed you something. I'll feed you a tube steak smothered in underwear. How's that for hungry? How's that for hungry?
Sorry, Leroy.
How about a nice big tube steak smothered in underwear? Is that hungry enough for you? That's better than a hungry man's dinner, I'll tell you that. Full of protein.
Okay.
Did you crunch yourself there?
No, sorry, Leroy. I was getting an important text message from our pastor. I was checking my texts. So I didn't hear what you
Well,
had
it
said.
looked like you were crunching yourself.
No, I didn't crunch myself that time. What I said is that some.
Listen, I'm just looking for a peaceful resolution to this. Okay, if you don't want to accept my olive branch of peace,
Okay, well,
then
here's
I
what
have
I'll-
no choice
here's-
but to unleash the warpath from Norway House down, and we will find you.
Okay, well, and how about in exchange for your some of the inconvenience that you've been dealing with? How about I offer you some beads?
What I want to know though is how did you know I fell off my roof fixing the
Leroy,
satellite dish?
we will offer you some
How did you know
beads.
that? How did you know I fell off the roof fixing my satellite dish?
Leroy.
Were you
well,
stalking me?
Leroy,
Should I call the police and get a restraining order? How did you know?
Leroy, it's a good deal. Take the beads.
I don't want no beads. They're called anal beads. Are you familiar with them?
Okay, Leroy. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll encourage.
I'll make the offer here, and you guys see if you want to go with this.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
want 2 boxes of beer a week and a bottle of whiskey.
Leroy,
okay.
Leroy,
2
we'll get
boxes
you.
of beer and a bottle of whiskey.
We will get you 2 packages of beads.
I do not want beads. Okay? I'm native. We make beads. I can give you beads.
Leroy, we will get you 2
I
packages of
don't
beads.
want beads. I
Listen,
told
and
you,
a dream.
damn it.
Okay, and a dream catcher and a pair of mucklucks. But that is it.
Mucklucks, are you not? You're making fun of me. That's it. That's it. I talked to my big brother before after you hung up on me.
This
and
is
he
a-
told me
Okay, this is a joke.